Hey everybody, welcome back to another Racked Up Adventure. Today we're going to do video 2 in our 3-part series on the 400 Legend. I've got the Savage 110 Trail Hunter, so we're going to do a little talking about the rifle, and then we're going to put it on the Caldwell lead sled and see how it shoots. So let's get started. Alright folks, let's go over this rifle. Starting off, we have a tungsten Cerakoted action and barrel, and that is a medium barrel, a little bit heavier than most barrels. It is threaded. It has 11/16 threading on the end of it for a can. As you can see, I've got my Banish 46 can on it now. It has a jeweled bolt, so the bolt you can see here, nice looking, jeweled, pretty smooth. It has the nice Savage emblem on the bolt. I kind of like that. Aesthetically, it looks pretty good. Comes in with a detachable box magazine. It has the AccuTrigger trigger in it. That trigger is adjustable from 2 to 5 pounds. It has a 3-position tang safety. So it's got the safe locked bolt. It's got the safe bolt can unlock. And then it's got the fire mode. It's got a Hogue overmolded stock. So you can see it's got some texturing along the foregrip. Texturing along the palm swell. Gives you good rigidity. That stock is pretty solid, and it's also grippy, so when you're using it in the weather, it's going to help you hold on to that gun. So this gun is set up for all weather conditions. You've got the tungsten Cerakoting on it, you've got the whole gold molded stock. This gun's going to do well in weather. And on top of this rifle, I've got a SIG Buckmaster 3x9x50 scope. I'll do a review on the scope at the end of the video. This will be the second SIG scope that I've had on rifles, and we'll talk about that at the end. But all in all, really good looking rifle. Let's hope it shoots as good as it looks. All right, we got it loaded up on the shooting table. We are going to be shooting 2 types of ammo today. The Winchester Deer Season XP and the Winchester PowerPoint, same ammo that was used in the first video with the Ruger American. We're gonna see how the Savage compares to the Ruger, and then we've got a Great Lakes Firearms 400 Legend AR platform that's going to be in the third video. We're going to throw some lead downrange, and we're going to see what kind of groups we get out of these 2 types of ammo out of the Savage 110 Trail Hunter. All right, we got the Athlon chronograph set up, ready to go. I've got the range camera on to see the targets. We're going to start with the Winchester PowerPoint ammo. The box velocity on this ammo is 2250 with 2,416 pounds of muzzle energy. We'll see what velocities we get out of this gun in this barrel based off of the Athlon. I'm gonna shoot a couple down the range to check our sight in. I had sighted this gun in previously, so we're going to just basically check and see if we're still on 0. If not, we'll make some adjustments, and then we'll run our testing. Start off with just the 2. Give me all the zoomies I can get. Aiming at the left target. We'll aim at the center of the left target. That looks pretty good right there. I'm gonna go ahead and load two more or 1 more in here, and we'll just do a 3-shot group from there. So our 0 was still pretty good. like we got about a 1.5 inch group down there. All three were right there on center. So our velocity on that last one was 2291. Our extreme spread for the 3 shots was 14.4. Average for the 3 shots was 2284. So again, we're a little bit over what the box velocity says. We'll go ahead and shoot another 3-shot group with this ammo, and then we'll move on to the next one. Barrel's not too bad. We'll go top left corner. The first shot was 2246 on the chronograph. The second shot was 2272. That shot was 2292. So out of the 6 shots, 6-shot average 2293. So according to the Rangecraft, our min was 2272 in the 6 shots. The max was 2346 for an average of 2293. Not bad considering this is another 20-inch barrel. But we're shooting above the listed box data, so we got to be pleased with that. I'm going to let this barrel cool, and then we'll shoot the Deer Season XP. While that barrel's cooling, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We love making these videos. It's a labor of love on my behalf. I'll talk about hunting for as long as people want to listen. So show your support. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, throw comments in the comment section. I read and answer every comment. These videos will go live on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. So tune in Tuesday. I'm always in the live chat during the premiere of the video. So if you have any questions or if you want to just throw a comment, I will be on the other end, and we look forward to seeing you then. All right, we let it cool. We're back. We're going to now run the Deer Season XP. This is 2,400 feet a second box velocity. We'll see how that matches up against the chronograph out of this rig, and then you got 2,430 foot-pounds of energy. Deer Season XP. Let's see how they shoot. This is a 190 grain projectile. In case I didn't say it, I don't remember. In the PowerPoint, it was a 215 grain projectile, so those were a little heavier. We're going with the 190s now. These grouped a little better in the Ruger. Let's see how they do in the Savage. We're going to go top right corner. Looks like we got a little over a 1-inch group down there. I got to grab some more ammo. I've only got I only got one round left in this box, so let me grab that other box of ammo. We'll load up 3 more. All right, while I'm loading up this magazine, so out of the first shots, 24.69 was our minimum. 25.43 was our max, for an average of 25.09. Again, above 100 feet per second above the box velocity, which is pretty impressive. All right, got 3 more XP in. We're going to go lower right corner. All right, our max was 25.51. Our min was 24.46 for an average of 25.12. Again, that's an average of 112 feet per second faster than box listed velocity. Pretty impressive. I'm going to go down and grab these targets. We'll see how this thing grouped. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back with the target. I got it marked up, measured up. Let's go over the results. So starting with our first shots, we shot right here on center. That was the Winchester PowerPoint 215 grain. Came in at a 0.95. Then we followed that up with another group of the PowerPoint, and that came in at a 0.83 inch group. Then we moved over to the Winchester Deer Season XP, which is a 190 grain projectile, and we came in with a 0.92 inch group on the first group, and we finished it off with the best group out of this rifle at a 0.58 inch group in the second group. Not a bad showing for the Savage. Under 1 MOA on both types of ammo. Not too bad, 400 Legend at 100 yards to be under 1 MOA on 2 different types of ammo. I'm going to back this camera up and we'll talk a little bit more. All right, Savage 110 Trail Hunter 400 Legend. You've seen it shoot, you've seen the results. We went through the gun review. Final thoughts on this rifle. This is a smooth shooting rig. I have no issues whatsoever with how the Savage 110 Trail Hunter operates. This gun's a little heavy. It's got the medium barrel. I like a little bit heavier gun for deer hunting, especially where I hunt. I don't hunt back in the open country. I don't have to hike in a long ways. I walk in, get in my tree stand, and I'm sitting basically for the remainder of the hunt. Not a bad rig at all. I will say this is the second time that I've used the SIG Buckmaster scope. I do not like them. Don't waste your money. I'm going to change this scope out as soon as I can. Just at 100 yards on a 9-power scope out of this, I can barely see where the hits are at a 400 Legend, which is a pretty big projectile. It's leaving a pretty big hole down in the targets. The clarity on this is just absolute garbage. Don't waste your money. I will, like I said, be taking this scope off and be putting something better on this. This one will probably just go in the pile of scopes where it's if I need something in an emergency. But not happy with the Buckmaster scope. Don't waste your money. So with that, we've come to the end of the video. I want to ask everybody to like and subscribe to the channel. I really like making these videos. I hope the information that I gave you is useful. I hope that it adds to your knowledge. I try to do as much as I can to learn about every rifle before I shoot it so that I can give you guys good, accurate information and good, accurate performance out of each rifle. Throw some comments in the comment box. If you've got one of these, let me know how it shoots for you. Let me know if you've ever taken a deer. I'd like to know that. Any other questions, comments, throw it in there. I'll get back to you. I answer every comment. Everybody stay safe until we meet again on our next Rack Up Adventure.